Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. So in this video I'm going to show you guys the new way of getting Grand Company seals with crafting. Now, those of you who do not know, Square Enix has nerfed the ways of doing it with script gear. You can no longer turn in those items for Grand Company seals. So because of that, I had to find alternative ways to get Grand Company seals through crafting. Please note that this is for crafting only. I know there's ways of getting Grand Company seals through other means, but this is for crafting only. Alright, so I just want to put that out there. So I went through the crafting log to find an item that is 1, easy to make, and 2, will give you a good amount of Grand Company seals. The only item that I found to be the most useful and probably the easiest to make is the Eikon Iron Ring of Aiming. It has 2 Eikon iron ingots, an opal, and a grade 1 dexterity dissolvent. Now, the opal and the dissolvents are probably the easiest things to make. The Eikon iron ingot is a different story, but it's still pretty easy to get though. First, you come into Idylshire, come to the Tombstone Exchange in the middle, go to Other, come down here, and here you have the Eikon Nettle. It takes 5 Poetics to get 1. Alright, so if you have, let's say you use 100 as an example, you can get up to, I believe, 20 of these metals for every 100 Poetics. And since Poetics really have no use anymore, except for maybe gearing up your low-level classes, or jobs anyway, but for those of you who really have nothing to do with Poetics, this could be a good option for you. Okay, especially for me, where I don't want to use my Poetics for anything, with desynthesis supposedly being changed where you can desynth anything, I don't really need to use my Poetics on lower gear from Stormblood to level up my desynth level. So I have other reasons to use my Poetics. For me, it's going to be for the Eikon metals. You also can get Eikon metal from your Alexander gear as well. It's most likely the accessories. If you desynthesize these, you can also get the Eikon nuggets, I think ingots as well. I believe that's for all of the Alexander pieces. Alright. You also can get them through there. But the best way to do it is get through your Poetics. Probably one of the best ways to get your Poetics is do the Blue Mage Carnival weeklies. For those of you who do not know, once you are able to do the Carnival, you have these missions every single week, and they will give you Poetics for completing them. You have A, B, and C. C has no requirement, B has 1 or 2, and A can have up to 3 or 2, depending on which one. And you can usually check which missions are what when you actually go talk to the NPC in Ul'dah, between the NPC that gives you the quest and the Miners Guild. You do those every week and you actually will be getting Poetics. The other way, the Duty Finder, of course. You have 50, 60, 70 Dungeon Roulette. You have the main story, which is 300. Alliance, normal, and basically that's about it. There's only roulettes that you can do to get yourself Poetics. And those you can do daily. The other thing that you can do, which I use personally, is if you're a healer, because usually healers have the fastest queues, go into hard mode versions of the Realm Reborn primals. I usually go with Titan, Garuda, Ifrit, and Shiva, since those are the easiest. Spam those and hope you get a newbie bonus. They'll give you whatever, how many extra bonuses you get. I think it's like 60 Poetics for every newbie, and then you also get Poetics just by doing the hard mode. I usually do that for Wondrous Tales to get my retries. You also can spam those to get Poetics as well. Alright, now for the other things, Opal and the grade 1 dissolvents. For the Opals, you're going to be needing Cloud Mica Whetstones, and of course Raw Opal. Raw Opal you actually can get with your gatherers. the cloud mica stones you can either get through your gatherers. You also can buy them from the Vap Beast Tribe, which of course you have to level them up to get those, or you can grow the lavender lilacs from the Curious Crop Exchange, and then you can pass them in for cloud mica. Of course, you're going to have to use your Grand Company seals to buy the seeds for it, but in the end, it'll pay off. Now, as for the dissolvents, you get 3 every time you synthesize one. The biggest pain is going to be the deep eye tears. You actually have to defeat deep eyes to get these tears, or again, you can grow the lavender lilacs to actually pass them in for the Curious Crop Exchange for 4 for every one you grow, because you need 4 to make 1 dissolvent. Mistil can be gathered through Botanist, and Volcanic Rock Salt can be gathered with your miner, or you can get them from your retainer. All these things can get from your retainer as well as the raw opal and the cloud mica, if you want to do it that way as well. Now, as for the crystals and the clusters problem, well, you can easily just do ephemeral nodes to stock up on those as well. You can go into do the diadem, get some steel sky spirals, I think they are, and you can pass them in for crystals, or you can get them yourself. With the ability, see if I can find it, the Giving Land, you actually can farm your crystals and clusters relatively easy, and you probably can get, I think, around 3 or 4 per gather for 200 GP. Or you can have your retainer get them as well. This can be done off and on if you guys want, or you can stock up on everything you need ahead of time and then do this. Either or is up to you. The other thing you're going to be needing is the Abalathian folklore book to get the Smithsonite. You actually need this to make the eikon ingots, but you also can get this through your retainer once you unearth them, of course. They will spawn in the Sea of Clouds at 8 to 10. That's 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And it's going to be right here, in this general area right here. Alright, it's a long trek from either or spot, but I would go from the OK Zundu crystal all the way over. Alright, so make sure you have ample enough time to get those. Now, as for crafting, you have 2 options: quick synth, or manually create them and then hope to God that you use procs and you'll be able to get back an eikon ingot. Either or is up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and craft one. I recommend doing this at level 80 because you'll be able to have the usability Trained Eye, which basically increases your quality by half. So you're halfway there. Make sure you have Inner Quiet up. Steady Hand 2. Use Prep Touch to get this a little higher, a bit faster. Delicate Synthesis. It's 100%. I did not have reuse, so we just finished the item. The only reason why you want to make these high quality is to get reuse. You do not need high quality to turn these in. You do not get double the seals for that, unfortunately. They used to, but they patched that out. But this is how I get my 100%. Alright, popped, so use it. Finish the craft. And I got an eikon ingot salvaged. So basically you do that until you basically have no more materials. Alright, so now let's go over to Grand Company and turn what I have in. Alright, so here we're at my Grand Company. And we're going to talk to this NPC here, and then we're going to pass these in. As you can see, you get 1,190 per turn in. I'm also going to do is going to come over here. I'm going to buy the Seal Sweetener ability, or action. This will increase my Grand Company seals that I earn. You also can get this to your squadron if you're lucky. So now when we turn these in, I get 1,309. It's a small increase, but it's well worth it. As you can see, passing in high quality does not give you an increase, like I mentioned earlier. Alright guys, so basically that is how you get your Grand Company seals through crafting. Unfortunately, we have to do it this way because, like I said earlier, Square Enix patched it out where we can no longer turn in script gear for Grand Company seals. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content. And as a reminder, make sure you hit that notification bell next to my subscribe button. This way you guys will never miss an upload. And follow me on all my social media at Zane Lionheart on Twitter and Facebook. So until next time guys, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. Take care guys.